What's up, everyone? Got a quick video for you all here. This is a breakdown on EURAUD. This is a trade that I just posted in the Discord, and like it says right here, I just posted this screenshot and said I've just entered this trade on EURAUD, and I was out on my bike, so I couldn't share all the details of the trade, but I'm going to be updating this post right after recording this video. Now, if we're going to be honest, the trade right now, obviously in drawdown, isn't looking perfect, but I think this is a good example of how we can use high time frame analysis, and so we can look at high time frame levels when we do our planning, and then we can zoom in and look at the lower time frames, and this is a really good example of that. And this is actually one of the weekly trade setups that I shared in the newsletter. The newsletter is completely free. You can check the link in the description below. And something else that is almost free, not quite, but almost free, is the RLZ trading private mentoring program that I am launching very soon. I have a wait list open. It's going to be very affordable. You can go to my WAP page. You'll find the link in the description below. We got about 50% filled now. I'm going to cut the waiting list when I have 20 people. So 20 people, I cut the waiting list. It's only $14 a month, and you get access to me as your private mentor. We're going to have private Zoom calls and voice sessions and video sharing once a week, and then you'll gain access to a specific channel in the Discord as well. So not a lot of money, but lots of value. You can be absolutely certain of that. Okay, so back to EURAUD here. So I wanted to break this down. Let's see. So what we're seeing here, we can first look at the replay tool here, and we're seeing maybe a range. Well, I guess you have a range here, you know, and then you can break down back inside the range, and then another breakdown, hit major support here, and now it kind of looks like a downtrend, right? Now, that bounce right there obviously would have been a really good buying opportunity. You know, when price hit that level, we definitely wanted to go into the lower time frames and look for an entry here to sell it back at this level once again. But now we're looking at this, and we're seeing price breaking down here. And what I saw on my weekly trade planning was, first, you know, this is still a downtrend here. You can see the lower highs and the lower lows. But then something interesting happens. We are still forming lower highs and lower lows. But now with this move, it now starts to look at like a W. You can go to the line chart as well. Well, actually the candlestick chart looks much better. And what you're seeing now is you're seeing a double bottom or a W structure. Okay. Price moves back up. We're now testing the neckline of the W. So this is on Wednesday. I looked at this and I said, you know what? If we get a break and retest of this line, which is the neckline of the W, that would be a really good trade, really good swing trade. It doesn't have to be a swing trade though. We can wait for confirmation on the daily, and then we zoom into the lower time frames to find an entry, and our profit targets and stop loss can be based on the swing trading idea, but we can manage the trade as if it were a day trade or intraday trade. What we see now is we see that daily candle peaking above, and we got the first kind of like the first breakout of that level. What we want to see now is we want to see a retest of this level right here. But by adding the fibs here, you'll see when I add the fibs, you'll see that from that low to this high, the reload zone comes in right down here. We're going to be adding the 50 as well. You see that the 50 comes in at a perfect level right here, as well as the 0.618. So now, depending on your trading style, you could have gotten a very good entry, probably by just putting your limit buy orders here on the 50, stops below the reload zone, and then TP at the same level right here. That will be a 3.34R trade. Let's see what happens if you would have done that. Price comes down, look at how nicely it gets filled here. Hits that level below. That level is conflict with the 0.618. Entries on the 50, absolutely perfect. And that is the trade that I was looking to take, but I didn't take it. I actually forgot to put in the limit orders right here. So when I saw that price were trading up and around this level, I didn't really want to enter the trade at that time. I wanted to see more confirmation on the lower time frames, and that's what I'm going to show you. But this right here is a really good price action structure. I love these types of price action structure where you have a high time frame, you have a daily W right here, and you have a break and a break above the neckline, and then it bounces on the 50% or close to the reload zone. And look at that next candle. Look at what level that hit. It hit the 0.618 absolutely perfectly right here. So imagine if you just had a buy order down here. This now becomes a 6R trade as a swing trade. Very high risk to reward, and these are the trades that you want to be taking when you want to be utilizing the reload zone as finding your best type of entries. Now it's quite difficult to be trading like this because you're getting an entry like before the overall trade idea is actually confirmed. You're probably going to have a lower win rate, but as you can see, the actual risk to reward of the trades that are profitable is going to be very profitable. So you're going to have a low win rate, but a very high average risk to reward. Now let's look at the actual trade that I took. So first of all, I was out on my bike and I saw an alert. Find it. It's gonna be long position. That one right there, I believe. No, not that one. Which one is it? Did I remove it? That one. Sometimes I just have too many things on the chart here. Okay, now all of a sudden they're here. That's a little bit weird. Anyway, so this is the trade. Why did I decide to take this trade? Well, I got an alert and the trade is based on this, okay? So what you have here is you have an overall, this is the W on the daily, okay? When we break above that neckline right there, you see we come down and we bounce on the 50 and the inside the reload zone right here. And this on the 1 hour forms a very nice structure. So back to the replay tool, I'm going to be adding this to where I actually entered the trade. It was right here. You can now see that we have a level. We have a level here. And this is now a break and retest of that level. So the break and retest has already happened right here. We're moving higher. This kind of confirms the overall idea. This is our invalidation area. I choose to put my stop loss down here to make sure that we give the trade enough room to move around and draw down and give it enough time to become that big winner that we want it to be. This is only a quick 2R, well, not a quick, it's a swing trade, but this is only a 2R trade. Let me show you where the TP is based on. You can go back to the daily and the TP is based on these candle closes right here. I'm going to put a TP level right there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in and I'm going to put it at 64. I like to have it on 4 for some reason. I always put it at 4. I don't know why. But that's going to be the TP. I believe that is the major trouble area. Let's go to the weekly. We can also see now that it also kind of aligns with the weekly trouble area as well, but I think it looks very good on the daily. So that's the level where I want to be taking profits, and the move that I'm looking for is basically show you. Let's remove this. It's basically this: a low, higher high, higher low, and hopefully we'll get a move like this, and that's the move that I'm looking to be trading. Now, word of caution is tomorrow we have inflation rate for the euro. Depending on what price is doing, depending on where I am, like for example, if I'm trading up here and there's inflation rate data coming, I might take 50% profit and move stops to entry, or I might just exit fully. Depends on what price action looks like at the time of that, but I will update you guys on that in the Discord community. If you're not in the community, make sure you join. It's absolutely completely free. You can find the link in the description below. All right, guys, let me know if you do have any questions at all. Your questions is a great source of content for me. So if you do have any questions, I would love to take that question, pull it up live here, and go through it and record a video based on your questions. All right, guys. Take care, everyone, and hope to see you all in the mentoring program that is starting very soon.